This is a reading for Pisces for January. This reading is good for about the next 30 days from when you see it. One of the things I like to do with these readings is to give you new insights and potentially shift your perspective on some things that are going on in your life. All right, what is the heart of the matter for Pisces? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. This is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This is an individual who is very grounded and intuitive, compassionate and kind and accomplished. And abundance is, she has all that she desires. What is crossing the Queen of Pentacles? There is the Knight of Cups. There may be a message about love coming towards you. At the bottom, there is the Six of Swords, the base of the reading. The Six of Swords is moving away from a painful situation. This is you moving forward and past something that was hurtful. And in the past, the Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle. It's the end of efforts. The card here is one I particularly like because it shows you carrying forward things that you have learned, achieved, and known. Your resources that you need with you are coming with you. Some cards, the Ten of Wands is a burden that you may be struggling with. This card gives it a slightly different perspective. This is things that you're taking into the future that you can use. Coming into your consciousness is the Five of Swords. There may be a conflict. This could be people really saying things or doing things that are doing your head in. So I think there's some conflicts going on here. And these can be mental conflicts, and this situation may still be on your mind, is what this might be talking about. These almost should be reversed, but they're not. So maybe some of the things that you're carrying with you, you need to consider possibly working through those and figuring out how to not think about those. I say not think. That's the reason I say that is because often the pain of something, we go over and over and over a situation in our heads. Perhaps the situation is past and you're still thinking about it. That's a possibility. That's almost completely, absolutely the case. The Eight of Swords shows me that you're feeling trapped. The situation here, and this is something that you should look at, is when you're in this situation where you do feel trapped, is that real, or is that just, again, is this mental anguish that you're putting yourself through, that you don't believe that you have choices here? So that doesn't discount the way that the situation may feel, but in this version of the card in particular, you can see that the person sitting in front of the mirror does not look like the bound individual. So these are thoughts that are running through their mind. They're kind of trapped in this cycle of thinking about these things, and there is really nothing that is actually holding them from releasing themselves from that except their own thoughts. Your energy currently is, you may be, the Seven of Swords can be someone acting strategically, and they can also be someone who is using resources very strategically, may not have sufficient resources to use, so they are getting them from unconventional sources. The other side of the card is that this can be someone being deceptive, sneaking around, or lying. So I don't know what situation you feel yourself in. Pisces doesn't seem to typically be the person who's going to be sneaking around, so you may simply just be trying to move resources as strategically as possible for something that you're working on. But there is a lot of mental stress here. So let's see what the environment is. The environment is one of loss. Now, this is a very challenging card for most people, because it is a card where things have happened that you're feeling sorrow about, and things you have lost. But the thing is that this is the Five of Cups. It's emotional sorrow. This version of the card shows 3 cups that have spilled into the ground, and the 4th one is in process of doing so. And there's a 5th one that is behind the person that hasn't spilled. And the thing is that these 2 cups that are here, she's realizing, this is the moment of realizing that all is not lost. So this is an opportunity. This is really an opportunity to change your perspective. And that's what I see. You are moving away from whatever it was that hurt you, and you're ready to move forward. And it makes me wonder if this wasn't some kind of heartbreak, because the other side of this could be a message. It could be someone who left, rejected. It could be a message that was rejected that you delivered. So a message of love that was rejected. That is entirely possible here. So let's see, what are Pisces' hopes and fears in this situation? We're hoping you could work together, a partnership of some sort. You're hoping for a partnership. It looks like that isn't the way that the situation is working. So let's look at the outcome, and then we'll look at some clarifiers. Looks like another message is coming. So we have one night out and another night in. So this is fast-moving information. So it's an odd little reading, and it does seem to be centered around no major arcana. So this is some day-to-day thing that is distressing you. But you're sitting in an energy that seems at first glance positive. But let's look underneath here. The Sun. This is really weird, because this reading has all of this mental stress, yet at the bottom we have the Sun, which is very positive. It's hope, and it can talk about ego. But it's a strong major arcana card at the base. It's the first one here. So this is all expectations fulfilled and wishes granted, and hope and opportunities and healing after traumatic events. So I'm thinking that this disappointment has rocked you. But this card at the base, this Sun here at the base, which I'm going to go ahead and put right here, is telling me that you really have, things have been moving really quickly. So something happened quickly, and you're just right now adjusting to it. Let's see what else at the top. What else is coming up here? The Knight of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this might actually be, because it's Pentacles and Pentacles here, that what you were hoping for is something to do with a project or planning or working together with people, rather than some message of love. So this Knight of Cups could have been a connection that you really, really liked, and it disappointed you. That could be all that it is. It could have been something that made you have to go to another resource. It could be as simple as that. So let's see what else. What else do we have? The King of Swords. Around you, there may be a person who is an extremely analytical, powerful, good leader, can cut right to the heart of a situation and give you advice. This could be part of your personality as well. So you may be reevaluating things, because right now you're thinking, and this can be communication, and that's another thing, that this swords can be communication. So let's see what else. The outcome is Ten of Pentacles. So we were talking about a resolution of the difficulties, and this mental distress that you've been in, it will resolve. So let's look at how we got here. And we have the Chariot here at the bottom. And I will take it back to here. The Ace of Wands is showing me that there has been a situation where you were starting to manifest very creatively. This is a manifestation. This can be a project, plans, inspiration. But this was happening, but you had to wait. You had to sit and wait. The Hanged Man. So we're getting the major arcana coming up. So I think something major interfered with your plans. But the thing about it is that the Empress here, the Empress is energy. This is the energy, I believe, this can be the energy of Taurus. So this could be a Taurus around you. Now, this is an individual who has all the divine feminine characteristics, and this is also a very creative time. So I'm thinking that a creative situation, something where you were trying to come up with something new, perhaps. Yeah, the Page of Wands. But you have this deeply creative and really balanced and all around, there's the divine feminine in all its ways. And there might have been an individual around you, or this could have been your energy. You had these great ideas, and you had the ideas and you moved them forward. And there was a sense that things were balancing and things were working out. And something happened, and I think it could have been this, and I think the Page of Swords might be at the root of this, because sometimes the Page of Swords, this is an immature energy. The pages are immature. They are, in some cases, they're really kind of annoying. And this could be an individual who really did something petty or said things that were petty and knocked things sideways, not understanding, because the Page of Swords, even though they are intelligent and they have lots of ideas, they don't have enough information to really fully understand a situation. So this could be the culprit, someone who stuck their nose in and didn't really know what they were talking about. Whatever it was, things moved quickly, and I think that at this point you were ready to go with it, and this is when things got knocked sideways. So I don't think that the major arcana is telling me that some of these things had to happen. It looks to me like, based on where it is, this creation, the creativity there is there. The Chariot is there. Things are moving forward, but they're moving forward in a different way than you expected. So let's have one more card for Pisces. Okay, this is the card. Yeah, it was a tower. It was a tower moment. The Chariot and the Tower. It was a disruption that happened that you had no control over. So I can see how, and I will put this here because this is apparently, actually, I think you almost finished the project or whatever it was. Your plans were in place, and there is the Tower. Now, this card we'll put right here because things moved quickly, but you were already on the way to healing. You're already on the way to healing. So this message came, and it was the Tower moment. This message might have been the Tower moment. I'm reevaluating this little storyline here. So the Six of Swords was this. The Tower moment will shake things up whether you want them to or not. So you've taken your resources and things are moving quickly. Now we know this is in the recent past. So Things are moving quickly. You've taken your resources and you're moving on, but you're still feeling the sting of this. But things are moving in the right direction. So whatever caused this, and one more card for Pisces, please. All right, this is the card of advice. The advice is that you are on the right track. This card is showing me that there is some stability coming, and that's what is going to be getting you to this point. So this really, and I will put this here, this card belongs adjacent to you, because right now you're in this energy that is the Seven of Swords. You're feeling like you have to regroup and you have to do things strategically. But what you don't realize is that you have a firm and stable foundation that you have got here. Those ideas that you have and those plans that you made are still okay. So just keep moving forward with them, because things are going to change here. Things are going to stabilize. And that is where I will leave it. I understand that you feel anxious, and yet it does appear that you will get to not just the Three of Pentacles, you will get to the Ten of Pentacles. This is, completely fulfilled as far as your material desires, your abundance, and your happiness as far as putting something together. And now we can circle back and look at this and think, well, maybe this is a home. Maybe this was a partnership that just was not meant to be. This could be a partnership in life, or a partnership with colleagues that you feel like extended family with. That is what I get from it. And I will leave it there. Thank you very much.